Hey, what up? It's Ty 1822. I want to talk about Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler isn't good as people make him out to be. Marks for years been preaching on, how good Dolph Ziggler is. Now, Dolph Ziggler is a very talented superstar. He's one of my favorite wrestlers in WWE. Very talented in the ring. He can sell his ass off. But he is not as good as people make him out to be. For years, they've been saying he should be the main event. He should be a main event. When Dolph Ziggler, finally cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase, defeated Alberto Del Rio, I was happy for Dolph Ziggler. People was marking off for Dolph Ziggler. The crowd was marking off for Dolph Ziggler. Then when Dolph Ziggler came out with the World Heavyweight Championship, I said, Dolph Ziggler felt like he went to another level. Kept watching him, and he just felt like the same old Dolph Ziggler, a mid-carder, not a world champion at all. So, he lost the belt to Alberto Del Rio. And that was it. He started feuding with Big E Langston. I'm like, God damn, Dolph Ziggler, really fell down. I think, WWE just threw the fans a bone, like, okay, we seen, y'all reaction for Dolph Ziggler, so let's just give him a world title for y'all to shut up. So they gave us, Dolph Ziggler as the World Heavyweight Champion to make everybody happy. Then, once he lost it, of course, a lot of marks got pissed off about it too. WWE don't see the potential that the marks see in Dolph Ziggler. And at the end of the day, the marks are wrong and WWE's right. Because Dolph Ziggler is not the guy I make him out to be. He's not a main eventer. Dolph Ziggler is a really good mid-carder that can get title shots a lot. Like, look at a guy like Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston is a good mid-carder, but he don't get world title shots like Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler at least had, 7 to 8 to 10 world title matches. I think he did. I might be going a little far. I said 7 to 10. I could be right. I could be wrong. But Dolph Ziggler had a lot of championship matches. Dolph Ziggler is that type of mid-carder that he's out of all the mid-carders. Dolph Ziggler's the guy that they would pick to say, okay, we'll put him in a little program. He won't close out the show, but he will have his WWE title match and his world title match. That's the guy he is. He's just the top mid-carder they'll pick out and give him an opportunity at the championship. But Dolph Ziggler is not the guy that people make him out to be. He will never be, up there with, of course, John Cena. He'll never be on that level. He won't even be on the level with CM Punk. He's not even on the level of Daniel Bryan. And Daniel Bryan been there at a shorter time. And Daniel Bryan popularity just skyrocketed. And Dolph Ziggler popularity is still the same. His popularity is skyrocketed. You know how CM Punk had popularity? But CM Punk skyrocketed his popularity. Daniel Bryan, I mentioned his popularity skyrocketed. Those two guys I can bring up who popularity skyrocketed. Dolph Ziggler been in the WWE for years. He's been getting very popular after year. But popularity never skyrocketed. Dolph Ziggler, what is Dolph Ziggler gimmick to? Now one thing when I watch, I'm like, what is Dolph Ziggler gimmick? What is Dolph Ziggler? Oh, I know he's just a talented guy in the ring who could go in the ring with the best of them, who could sell his ass off. Promos, he's not bad. He cut a couple good promos, but they don't draw you in. Even a lot of Dolph Ziggler marks gotta admit this. He don't draw nobody in when he talk on the microphone at all. He don't do that at all. He don't draw you in at all. Dolph Ziggler will not be a main eventer. He's not a main eventer at all. In a story, he's not a main eventer. We gotta accept that. Everybody can't be in the main event. There's a lot of people out there that are very talented. We see the potential in, and we say they could be the main event. But once you see them get the opportunity, you be like, oh, no, he's not a main eventer. Because I'm not going to say W screwed him over. Because, like I said, I just went by from seeing him as the World Heavyweight Champion. And I watch it like, no, he's not. He's not a world champion. He's not a world champion. He's not a world champion that you can say, okay, he could be one of the guys that we can depend on, like a Randy Orton, a John Cena. Like when I say depend on Randy Orton, I'm talking about able to carry a program. I ain't talking about that Randy Orton like we all know Randy Orton fuck up, but well, I talk about depending on like that, you know, can carry a program. They can depend on Randy Orton to carry a program or Randy Orton in a big time program. They don't look at Dolph Ziggler as that guy. So, you know, just accept who Dolph Ziggler really is, a talented mid-carder guy that would never beat in the main event. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I am out.